Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I am Lady Confetti, your nerdy magical girl, and the secret is finally out. It's finally out. I am going to be in a commercial for AMD Red Team, or just AMD, for the Game Awards. It's been so hard to keep that secret. I want to kind of talk about the process and talk about everything. But first, before we get to that, I want to watch the commercial with y'all. I've seen it like a dozen times, but I gotta see it again because it's such a cool thing to watch. Okay, here it is. Oh my goodness. I hope there's sound.
All right, chat, here we go.
Hip hop gamer! Yeah. That is so cool. That is so cool to see everything come to fruition. So this is kind of the story of the commercial, and somebody already posted this to TikTok, and somebody had already left a comment asking like what was the process like and stuff like that. It was surreal. Surreal is the process, but no, more, you know, logically speaking and, you know, physically and stuff like that. I was reached out by AMD. So I'm a member of AMD Red Team. I have been for about, I think, going on probably now about to be 2 years. Yeah, because I was partnered on Twitch, and I believe I became partnered with them probably Black History Month 2020. Yeah, 2020. Was it 2020? No, 2021. It would have to be 2021. So maybe it's just been a year I've been with AMD. Saying, you know, where is my location and stuff like that. Because at first they asked my location. And typically when people ask me that question, when it's brands, they care how close I am to New York City. So I said, you know, I'm in proximity to New York City. It's drivable. What did you have in mind? Like, what's the project? Let me know. And first, so they let me know about, they wanted to do a commercial for the Game Awards. And then they said, we're gonna do a commercial for the Game Awards. You know, it's gonna be taking place here. This is where we're gonna be filming. And also here's the budget for it. And the thing is, I mentioned budget because that is so important, especially to Black women creators, because you don't know how often in my email, people ask for like a CVS receipt full of deliverables, and they say, we'll pay you an exposure. Or for something like that, or like the laundry list of things, and say, we'll pay you $100, or we'll send you some product. And it's like, not even like, the product doesn't even like add up like monetarily to like the amount of work they put in. And besides, like, you should be paying Black women creators for their work, period. So first of all, like, that already had me on board. AMD has always been very sweet to me. I think like from the jump, people like AMD, Stream Elements, who this is their blanket that they gave me, folks like that, and also my management team have always encouraged me to like stand up for myself when it comes to my worth, and when it comes to you know, having my business and stuff in order when it comes to working with brands. And I really value the things that like they instilled in me as, you know, an up-and-coming creator, because that's very important. So they said, hey, can you be here these particular days? And I knew that the filming of this was going to fall between two other redacteds, which I still can't talk about. I am so sorry. I was just like, okay, these are the only 2 days you can have me. I need this day to drive there, and this is the day to film, and then I need to go home so I can get on a plane to go someplace else. And they were like, you got it. So you know, they paid for my tolls, they paid for like my gas and stuff like that. Like, they made sure that I was taken care of. They gave me a room for the night, and we shot the commercial. I was the earliest person to go. I believe I was the first person on set, probably around 7 or 8 a.m. You know, did, you know, my COVID stuff, make sure I got tested. I was boosted already by then, but, you know, want to be safe, you know, want to make sure everybody on set is safe. So, you know, everybody got, you know, made sure that they were safe. And we shot pretty much all day. I think I was done around 4:30. It was like 8 a.m. to 4:30, and I already arrived in hair and makeup. So this is the thing. I am a stickler about my makeup. And honestly, when I saw that Megan Thee Stallion, she does all her makeup for her shows and stuff like that, I'm just like, well, then I can do my makeup for like all the things I do. And I know like doing things like that, like Naomi Campbell has talked about this. I know like Kamora Lee Simmons has talked about this. Even Tyra Banks has talked about stuff like this. Sometimes when you get on sets, they don't have a makeup artist who can deal with dark, deep skin. And the thing is, what really honestly prepared me for that was like the women I mentioned before, but also like Jackie Aina, who is, I mention her a lot. I'm a Jackie Aina stan, but she is also a licensed makeup artist. And she, you know, back in like some of her old YouTube videos, like when she would travel, she would talk about the things that she would travel with, you know, to make sure that, you know, photo shoots or just things for vacation or things that she was doing went smooth. And honestly, like that's how I packed my travel bag. But I made sure that my makeup was already done by the time I got on set. Also, I still have the same red hair. It needs to come out. Don't come for me, okay? It's coming out this weekend. Mind your business, okay? Mind your business. But I had the red hair, so like my hair was obviously already done because these don't come in and out like that. They don't. Once my hair is this, it is this for a couple of weeks. That's what you get. And I was given the theme for my shoot, what they wanted to go with before I arrived. So it was gamer princess. So I'm wearing a pink dress in the shoot, as you can see, and a red jacket. I was wearing Guess boots, which you can't see because like you only see like from my waist high. And what else did I have on? I had like on accessories and stuff like that, and I got my nails done, things like that. So gamer princess. So the dress that I had was actually a dress that I owned. The red jacket I purchased. The pink boots, the Guess boots were not mine, but I did purchase them from the set, which is something that you can do. You just need to pay for them because typically when people bring clothes to shoots, they are borrowed with the intention of returning them, or you can usually keep the things that you do personally wear, which I think is the safer option, you know, with, you know, still in the global pandemic and things like that. So, and also the necklace was from Claire's. I don't shop at Claire's. The stylist had that because what I was wearing was a kyber crystal from Galaxy's Edge. And guess who owns that? Disney, and we're not trying to get sued. So I had to take my necklace off and exchange it for the Claire's thing. But pretty much, I would say 98% of everything that I was wearing, 90% of things that I did was me. When it came to the makeup artist, when she came on set, she looked at me and she was like, your makeup's done. I was like, yeah, I did my own makeup. I just wasn't, because I said, I wasn't sure what I was showing up to. And she was like, honey, I understand. She was a white woman. She was very sweet. She was telling me about like diversity in the industry and how when it comes to makeup, it's still not where it needs to be. And I love the honesty that she gave. I love that. So what she did, she touched up my makeup and she said, do you mind if I add glitter to your hair? And I said, please add glitter to my hair. So she put glitter in my hair. She touched up a few things with my makeup and stuff like that because I do sweat. I'm a human being, I sweat. And she told me that she actually used to do makeup. She did the makeup for Al Roker's daughter's wedding, who, you know, is a Black woman. So, you know, that was really cool to know and know that like AMD had taken the extra mile to make sure that I was going to be in a safe environment. Sometimes I just don't know when to risk that because I have been on other photo shoots for other brands where they didn't even have my skin tone and foundation. Like they would have had to make a run to Sephora, and if I didn't bring my own stuff, I would have been screwed. So that was really, 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 really dope. So yeah, I was all prepared. So I had the pink dress, the red jacket and stuff like that. The director on set wanted to have an alternative outfit, which was the red jacket, a black top and just jeans and some heels. And everybody was like, didn't you say the theme was gamer princess? What's up with that? Because this isn't giving princess. I mean, it's always good to have a backup because like the dress could have broke, like you never know, like things happen. So it's also always good to have a backup. But the theme was gamer princess and I came prepared for that. Like I dress up in dresses all the time. Like I literally play dress up for a living. I cosplayed freaking Cinderella in a full-blown Cinderella ball gown, corseted and everything. Girl, you need gamer princess. I got you. And the makeup artist and the stylist, they really advocated for me to say like, hey, she needs to be in this dress. Her name is Milady Confetti. Color is literally her brand. Princess is, she's literally royalty. She needs to wear the dress. And the director finally gave, and that's the result that we have in the commercial. Hi, it's editing me. Please ignore me saying that this pink jacket is literally red. I was so focused on the fact that my hair was red that I was saying that the jacket is red. It's clearly pink, and I'm losing it. But I did want to highlight this little frame right here because I did it on stream today and I forgot to do it for YouTube. Yeah, so this is actually my PC in the back. These are everything on set minus the monitor, and the chair that I'm sitting on is from my streaming space. They wanted me to actually game on a laptop, and I don't game on a laptop. I work on my laptop, which AMD also gave to me and sponsored me to have, which, you know, has really increased my productivity. So again, shout out to AMD for being literally the best. But yeah, that is my Fallout Pip-Boy case. That was actually the last one in the world that I got. I had to import, NZXT imported that for me from oh my gosh, from Germany. It sat in customs for like 3 months before I could get to it. Before it could get to me. So yeah, that is my rig. But the AMD, I actually have, oh my goodness, what do I have? I have the, because I switch graphics card a little bit. I have the Halo Infinite RX 6900 XT, the Radeon RX. Yeah, so that's the one that I have in this PC right here. So when I was traveling with this, I was very nervous because I said, if anything, I was like, that is a one-of-a-kind GPU. If anything happens to it, I will lose my mind. And also that is my custom controller that was given to me from Xbox as a gift, which also I made to match my Fallout case. So I kind of have like a whole theme. I like Fallout. I love Fallout so much. But yeah, I just wanted to add that little part of it. And again, ignore me calling my literal pink jacket red. Have some grace for me. And I'm really, it's so cool. I had so much agency in the commercial. It's really cool that I had so much agency in like doing what I love to do. And I was talking to somebody, it's a redacted, so I can't say who. Maybe I will at a later date because we have some cool things happening there. But I want to say, like, I told this person that I didn't get to see myself represented in the gamer space until I was in college. And I mean specifically, and this has to be specific because that part does matter. For little girls like me, especially when you grow up in a world with so much racism and colorism, was Aisha Tyler at I think that was E3, and she was doing the Ubisoft presentation. I think that was E3. Correct me if I'm wrong if it's not. But I remember seeing her, and I was in, thank God I was in RA, so I, you know, had my own room, but I cried. That was the first time in the gaming space I had seen a dark-skinned Black woman. I saw me, and like, you shouldn't have to wait till you're 20 years old to see yourself represented. You know what I mean? Like that shouldn't be a thing. And seeing that commercial, when I'm not getting an emotional, I probably am, whatever, it's already done. Seeing that, and the mindset that I had during the whole thing is just like, I want to be somebody's Aisha Tyler. You know, I want little dark skinned girls, little, you know, asexual girls to know that you are in this space and you deserve to be here. And that is one thing that I really love, that AMD allowed me to have so much agency in what I do, because it's like, you can be the gamer princess. You can be whatever gamer you want to be. You could just be here. Like, we literally like advance together. Not to be corny. But that's why I fight so much for representation specifically. And the person I was talking to was just like, wow, like, 20 years old. I said I had to wait till I was 20 to see that. Um, and that's why I fight specifically for that so much, because it shouldn't be that way. Yes, I am 100% rooting for all Black women, period. I just want that little extra special magic for the dark skinned girls like me. And I don't know, maybe I'll have that impact on somebody, maybe not, but it's still a darn cool experience. And I am so thankful to AMD for the learning experience. I am so thankful for AMD for giving me this opportunity. The Game Awards, I don't know if I'm going to be watching, specifically, because I think the Game Awards itself, like the award ceremony itself, has a very serious diversity problem when it comes to anybody who's not in the white boys club. It is what it is. But I am just really happy to be a part of this opportunity. Because that's pretty much what the experience was. I will say that, like, not every set is the same. Not every commercial type of experience is the same. You really just have to gauge it and stuff like that. I would say for me, like, it helps for me to be over prepared than under prepared, because you're not gonna get, our workers' daughters, makeup artists every single time, or a stylist that understands not everybody is a size 00 every time. That has happened, by the way. That has happened where I was asked to, can I wear a size 00? Can I squeeze into a size 00? I said, I am not 14 years old. I am a grown woman. So yes, I hope that answers any question. If you have any other questions, feel free to put them down in the comment section below. We'll make sure that you like and subscribe and do all the things. And thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. Enjoy the Game Awards. And I'm also rooting for Shrey to get Game of the Year, because that's what I'm rooting for. I will not say the game that should not be named. Okay, I gotta go. Bye.